You have to forgive me. I have a migraine, but I'm trying to commit to making these video diaries. And today I'm already having to make sugar cookies for my grandmother because I promised I would make her some for Christmas and I didn't bring them down. And she's up here and she leaves today. It is 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:15, so let's get started. I have butter, I have sugar, I got a cream, my butter, and my sugar. It's going to be a really boring video, it's just me making cookies. I'm probably not going to do much else today because this migraine is insane and I just woke up, which means it's only going to get worse. What does everyone do for migraines? Me personally, I take a medication every other day. I get Botox every 3 months. I have a rescue medication. I take Tylenol. I drink caffeine. I drink tons of water. And I still have to fight through them, you know. So, what do y'all do? Because what I do clearly don't work. Goals today is make these cookies and try and be present with my family because let's be honest, when I have a migraine, I just want to disappear into a cold, dark room with no sounds, no light, and I don't want to hear or see anyone, talk to anyone, do anything. So I have my mom and my grandma here. I don't know if they're leaving today or tomorrow, and I would like to be present with them as much as I can. So that is my goal, make these cookies and be present. You know, so if I can do anything outside of that, great. If not, it is what it is. Tomorrow my husband goes back to work, and then he leaves Wednesday for work. I can't remember where he goes. I think he goes to Florida for work. I don't know. I'll be here with my kids. And then my teenager starts school again, I want to say Thursday. So that's fun. And I'll be here with the 2 little ones. Solo parenting is not easy, but I manage. I was a single mom for 9 years with my eldest before I met my husband. But solo parenting is a whole different ballgame when you have a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. And a teenager, and you would think my teen would be of a help. He's not. He's that typical teenage boy that doesn't function on his own at all. It's just the facts of life for us right now, and that's okay. I mean, I wish it wasn't, but I mean that's what it is. So, my mom brought donuts for the kids. So they're going to eat that for breakfast. I have no idea what I'm going to eat. My husband suggested breakfast fried rice. I'm not really in the mood for that. That doesn't sound appetizing, but I guess that's what I'll cook because that's what he wants. Honestly, for me, nothing sounds good. I'm just trying to choke something down right now. Yeah. I'm sure that was a boring spiel. Let me check the butter. Basically, it's too cold in my house for me to actually be doing this because my butter is supposed to be room temperature, and it is room temperature, but the room temperature is like 68. So the butter is not super soft, not cooperating. To be totally honest with you, I'm a little frustrated. My husband didn't let me do this yesterday because he was like, oh, just let the butter come to temperature on its own, because I was like heating it up in the microwave. I'd only done it for 10 seconds, and I was about to do another 10. He's like, oh no, just let it come to its own, and you can do it later. And I was like, okay. Later came, and my butter was rock solid still, and I was like, cool. So I couldn't do it last night, and now I have a migraine, and I can't do it now. Or I have to do it now. I don't have a choice. So, could have done it yesterday without the migraine if I would have just softened the butter on my own. And here I am struggling no matter what, so. Is that normal, couple of frustrations? I guess it is. I usually warm the bowl with my hands. I think it's helping. It seems to be flapping up a little bit more as I hold the bowl and the bowl's not as cold. Alright, we've made it. Perfect. So it's all light and fluffy now. It just took me holding the bowl, getting the butter warmer. It did help a lot. Scrape down the sides of this bowl before I get to the next section. This is a really old family recipe. It is literally written on a old wooden cutting board that is just hung up for decoration now because it's a recipe block. It is my great grandmother's recipe, and it uses shortening. My husband says that means it's a Depression era recipe, which I guess would make sense. So. Crisco. And a lot of it. A whole cup of Crisco. Yum. And then sugar. I think this is a cup. Yeah, just gonna use the rest of this bag. It's a little extra. Who cares? It'll just be a little extra sugary. There you go. Throw all this away. And we cream again until the shortening and the sugar are all combined. Okay, so while that's going, I'm just gonna throw in an egg one at a time. I'll turn it off, do an egg, mix it in, turn it off, do an egg, mix it in, and then I'll throw in my vanilla, and then I will sift in the rest of the ingredients. Use whatever vanilla you have. Imitation vanilla, vanilla extract. I'm using vanilla bean paste. This is Madagascar bourbon vanilla bean paste I got at Costco. I've been really enjoying this. It's got a lot of flavor. But whatever vanilla, I've used vanilla extract. I've used imitation vanilla. It's just, you just want the vanilla flavor in there. Here's what you got. It's about 2 teaspoons. I just kind of eyeball it, especially with this, so because this is a stronger flavor. And then I didn't use salted butter because I didn't have any, so I'm going to add a little extra salt to mine. And then because I'm using kosher salt, I basically double the salt anyways. So kosher salt is not as salty as like table salt, so add extra. Sorry, my shirt just keeps like falling. I think it needs a little bit more vanilla. Like all my vanilla disappeared. I see no vanilla in here anymore. Just splash more. There we go. That should be good. Oh, it smells so good every time I open it. It's very fluffy, creamy. So we need 4 cups of flour. I like to do the little stuff first. Look like a chicken running around with their head chopped off. Because I used unsalted butter and I'm using kosher salt, I'm going to use a full teaspoon. There we go. And then I need a teaspoon of baking soda. I'm telling you, old school recipe. And cream of tartar. There we go. Get the rest of that off there. Okay. And I haven't even like warmed up my oven yet because this has to chill for at least 30 minutes in the fridge. So that's when I start warming my oven, once I get this in the fridge to chill. All right, I need 4 cups of flour. I'm not a scoop into the cup of flour for this recipe. I just scoop because that's how I was taught, which means that's how they did it. I'm trying to finish off all this old baking stuff before opening anything new, so this is actually kind of helping me clean out my pantry. Okay, there's one. I think I do have to open up my new flour. Definitely don't have 4 cups of flour in here, but that's all right. Yep, need to open the new flour. we just slowly mix it all together until it's combined. And then we'll let it rest. I started off really slow because there's so much flour in there. I don't want it to just, you know, mushroom cloud. There we go. Start putting everything back. All right, it is done. Really thick dough. It's gonna go chill in the fridge for about 30 minutes, and then we will scoop it out with like a little cookie dough scooper, and then I press it down with a cookie press, sprinkle it with some sugar, and we bake it. It's really easy.
They'll come out and they're in like this roll, and they're already pre-done on the sheet.
Tiny. Hey, can you put me some sugar in this, please? Alright, so I have just like a tub of sugar and like a cookie press. Just, okay, I'm gonna stick it in the dough. There we go. And we press, and I press too hard. There we go. I don't think you can see what I'm doing. Okay, we're gonna show you. Press.
Todo eso te enseñó tu programa de la hija.
See you then.
Smushing them with sugar.
I'm smushing them with sugar.
Qué bueno.
And try.
The next ones you can try. I need to get these in the oven.
Okay. With the water.
Baby Waters with Grandma.
Okay, holding him.
Yeah, she's giving him some eggs.
This is gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm putting some sugar on it.
I am. A couple of them didn't get enough sugar. You got him, right, Mom?
You need.
And it's not so much a certain time, but a feeling. I pull them out right when they look like they're about set. And then I pull them out. I let them sit on the cookie tray for a little bit. And then I'll pull them off the cookie tray and I'll put them on a drying rack. Drying rack? Cookie drying? Wire rack? Whatever. I'm not a professional baker. One of these things. Your cookies are about to be done.
Need mine.
Hold on, the cookies are about to be done.
Déjate que tu abuela te quiera y te quiera, mi amor. Te amo, mi cielo.
Just a second, my love.
Te amo mucho.
Oh my god.
It does resemble them. It's just the shape of the thing.
Yeah, and it's very loud. Stop screaming.
Siempre anda conmigo allá. Y como me oye que la regaño.
He shoos me out of the room.
Están regañando.
He tells me, go.
Ay, qué lindo.
Go couch. Go watch TV out there.
Really?
Rudeness.
Wilder.
When Grandpa was home, it's just Grandpa. I'm only good for changing diapers.
Okay, so I pulled them out. As you can see, they look like they're not done, but they're gonna set for a minute on here because they're too fragile, and then I will move them over to a tray. But you can kind of see, let me see if I can move the camera around. You can kind of see like they're a little toasty on some of the edges, and that's how you know that they're done. So that's how you know. So I'm gonna just put them on like a thing. Give it about a minute, and then I will put it onto a wire cooling rack. And then once they're cool, we can give them a try. They're definitely a more melt in your mouth cookie. They're not like super chewy. And that's what I love in a sugar cookie. I don't really like a chewy sugar cookie. I like a melt in your mouth cookie. Those are my favorite. All right, let's give them a try. I could be biased because I grew up on these, but these are my favorite sugar cookies in the entire world. They never miss.
Where do you have this little trike, the big wheel?
The back of my car.
In the back of your car. Su abuelo Jim le regaló una bicicleta nueva.
Anyways, I hope you enjoyed cooking with me and dealing with the chaos that is my family this morning. In case you didn't know, and you just found out from this video, I come from a bilingual family. You're welcome. And yes. And yeah, thanks for baking cookies with me with a migraine. Bye.